Finally, an important lesson on how to never lie on your resume. Manhattan College head basketball coach Steve Masiello has been placed on leave by the college following a background check from the University of South Florida regarding his undergraduate degree. Last night featured 3 playoff games in the NBA, but easily the most exciting matchup of the evening was the Portland Trail Blazers and the Houston Rockets. Houston All-Star center Dwight Howard finished the night with 34 points and 14 rebounds, but was easily outshined by Portland forward LaMarcus Aldridge in the Blazers' 112-105 Game 2 victory. Of course, in big rivalry games like this one, the intensity of the crowd as well as the hatred for the other team often provides all the motivation players need. However, when asked what gave him the fire to beat the Huskies, DaVonte Lacy said it was simple. They didn't recruit him out of high school. Reporting from Beasley Coliseum, Ben Creighton, Murrow News 8. But in the 9th, first baseman Justin Smoke blasted a 3-run home run en route to a 6-run inning and a 10-3 win for the Mariners. Well, Kyle, absolutely. Unlike the previous 2 meetings during the regular season, last night's game in Las Vegas was a completely different story with 6 lead changes and 7 ties up until the 7-minute mark when Stanford pulled away. It's been a whirlwind week for John Wall, who wrapped up minicamp with USA Basketball and then came to terms with the Washington Wizards on a max contract. At the ensuing press conference, Wall talked about paying dues as a player and a team to get to this point. Pierce trying to seal it, drives the lane and able to hit the dagger fall away, and then he jumps on the bandwagon and decides to pull off the Tebow at midcourt. In front of a loud and raucous crowd at Beasley Coliseum, Cougars leading scorer DaVonte Lacy returned Saturday after missing 8 of the last 9 games due to appendicitis and a rib injury. Although the junior showed some rust, going just 2 of 10 from the field and scoring 10 points, Lacy had some big buckets down the stretch, helping the Cougars to the 72-67 victory over their cross-state rival Washington Huskies.
It was 4 to 6 weeks. I looked at the schedule and it was UW, so I knew 4 weeks ago I was going to play this game. So I got my trained to play this game. So if that meant going a little bit harder, doing a little bit extra treatment, doing a little extra rehab, is what I'm going to have to do because I was going to play this game.
Prior to Saturday's matchup, the Cougars bore the worst record in the Pac-12, losing 7 of their previous 8 games. With their big win against the Huskies, Lacy says the team's recent aggression and performance on the court will fuel a resurgence through the remainder of the season.
We were going downhill. We kept talking about we just need that one game to just turn things around. And I think this is the game. And I think we're gonna see that. We're gonna keep, because we competed really well in practice this whole week. I think we're gonna continue to do that for the rest of the season and try to turn this thing around.
Of course, in big rivalry games like this one, the intensity of the crowd as well as the hatred for the other team often provides all the motivation players need. However, when asked what gave him the fire to beat the Huskies, DaVonte Lacy said it was simple. They didn't recruit him out of high school. Reporting from Beasley Coliseum, Ben Creighton, Murrow News 8. As it was just announced a matter of moments ago that a Mariners era has come to an end, as M's icon Ichiro Suzuki has officially been traded to the New York Yankees for 2 undisclosed pitching prospects. As USC's back up to a 6-point lead, stolen away by Julian Jacobs, right back to Wesley, goes coast to coast, counted out, foul. Byron Wesley doing all the work for the USC Trojans as they'll go right back to the free throw line for another chance for a 3-point opportunity. Wesley now with 22 points, 8 of 15 from the field as he'll go to the line to try to make this a 9-point game. Marcus Capers takes it across the timeline and throws it to the right side. DaVonte Lacy back to Marcus Capers. Boy, it looked like they were about to run the same exact play that worked on the last possession. Back out to Dexter Kernish-Drew, throws to the left side to Marcus Capers. Goes down to DJ Shelton, back down to Capers. Capers goes up, and a nice, beautiful move to lay it in. Washington State using a lot of ball movement. DJ Shelton on the right elbow now. Goes right in. The hook shot, no good. Rolls around and hauled in by Elias Harris. Here comes Gonzaga on the fast break. This is exactly what they're known for their high-octane offense. But now Kevin Bengals is going to reset the offense. A mismatch on Brock Monum at the top of the key. Schultz still looking for the snap. Now calls it. Finally gets it. Drops back. Still looking. Throws, and it is completed. Jake Murphy. Murphy down the sideline. Murphy to the 20. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Utah. Jake Murphy down the field, and Utah has cut this deficit to 7.
Going back to Morgan, he actually won Rookie of the Year in the Arena Football too. Of course, designated as the minor leagues of Arena Football that disbanded in 2009. Won it with the Tulsa Talons, and actually also won Arena Football Rookie of the Year in 2008 with the Chicago Rush. So a very good receiver as LA will take over on first down, and a flag flies, and this is going to be offsides on Portland. Garcia, the 43-year-old veteran, trying to lead his troops into the end zone here on first and goal from the 8-yard line. Garcia drops back, rolls to his right, looking, has some pressure behind him, throws, intercepted! Bryce Pila with the pick.